Hey everybody, it's Renee. Today we're going to talk about James chapter 2 verse 6. It says, "But you have dishonored the poor man. Are not the rich the ones who oppress you and the ones who drag you into court?" So in the first century, the rich had a ton of influence, not just because of their money, but also through their connections and social standing. There was a huge polarization of the classes. There was no middle. James pointed out that these affluent folks often manipulated the legal system to their advantage, dragging the poor into court and taking advantage of them. This was a common issue in ancient Rome, where the wealthy treated the poorer classes with disdain. They saw themselves as privileged, which created a huge divide and led to discrimination against those who were less fortunate. James highlights this shameful behavior. He's saying and emphasizing that it's dishonorable to treat anyone, especially the poor, without the respect that they deserve simply because they are God's children. In God's eyes, this kind of discrimination based on money is seriously wrong. The poor, who often lacked education and understanding of the legal system, were at a big disadvantage. They didn't have the resources to defend themselves, making them vulnerable to being exploited by the wealthy. This is not a passage about the evils of money and wealth, don't misunderstand. Our wealth is connected to our heart motivation. What is in your heart? Where your treasure is, that is where your heart will be. That's in Matthew 6:21. So if you are wealthy, tithing, giving, serving, increasing your wealth, and doing that all over again for the Lord, then please, by all means, prosper as your soul prospers. That's actually mentioned in 3 John 1:2. Obviously, you can handle that. God is never concerned about our money problems, only our heart problems. However, it is our moral responsibility to treat everyone with dignity and respect, no matter what their economic status. James challenges us to look at our own attitudes and behaviors toward those who might be marginalized or oppressed in our communities. Are we maybe allowing favoritism to influence how we interact with people without even realizing it? As believers, we're called to reflect God's heart in how we deal with others, standing against injustice and advocating for those who can't advocate for themselves. So how have you witnessed or experienced a situation where the wealthy or powerful took advantage of the less fortunate? How did that impact your view on justice and fairness within your community? Think about these things today. See you later.